haven't started and the battery already died. Great. Will I make it to Lisbon? I'm more or less 10 kilometers away from Zurich. It's 2:30 in the afternoon, so it's time for lunch. Slav sandwiches, my favorite. It's a bit sad, like I'm passing in so many places I always wanted to drive by motorcycle. But yeah, the circumstances, the reason of the travel makes it so that it's not that amazing. It's very peaceful, very pleasant in a way, but it's not what one would expect. The battery of my motorcycle is failing, which doesn't leave me very comfortable. And then there's also the tests that are valid for 72 hours of COVID. So I would like to do it to Spain, make it to Spain before sunrise. So it's 3 in the afternoon. Next stop, I hope it's in France, which is more or less 150 kilometers from here, if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, see you there. Row the bathrooms in Switzerland. It looks like a spaceship. I didn't expect to make a video so fast, but I drove like 500 kilometers so far, and this already happened. The lace broke when I was tying them, so the laces are really weak. That's a huge problem. I was wrong. Apparently it's still in Switzerland. It's a lot bigger than I thought. So I had to stop for gasoline to save my asshole that is exploding. It's 6:40 and finally we arrived to Le Petit France. I'm just at the border outside of Switzerland after Geneva. Switzerland is a very interesting country. Yeah, it feels a very different country from, for example, from Zurich to Geneva. It feels like you're in very different countries, despite the fact that it's small. So now the plan, I guess, is maybe try to find a place to sleep. Maybe it's a better idea. From here to Lisbon, Google says it's 18 hours. So with stops and being tired from a motorcycle, I think it's probably more like 22. So yeah, I might look for a place to sleep. And also I need to charge batteries, not only myself but everything else. So see you in a bit probably. So I'm in Lyon now, in a really shitty hostel. At least I have a private room, but it doesn't have a bathroom. And I lost my passport because there's like 5 hostels with this name here, and I went to one. It was the wrong one, and I was showing my passport, and then the guy told me, it's the wrong one, and then I was so stressed. I asked him to give me the right name to put in the GPS. I came here, and then I discovered I left the passport there, because the lady also asked for my passport here. It's really stressful, so I guess they close parking lot at night here and the motorcycle is there, so I guess I'll go there tomorrow morning at 6 in the morning. And I have to be in Spain tomorrow before 5, so yeah. Let me see how much is it from here to Spain. Okay, just checked. Okay, so apparently maybe it's not that bad, because Google says from here to Spain is more like 6 hours, so I think I'll be there tomorrow well before 5. That's cool, even stopping and chilling. But I have to leave early, and I have to go for my passport. That's so stressful. So yeah, and it's really interesting to do Europe like this, man. The differences, The closer you get to Lyon, as soon as leave Switzerland, you start to see more broken cars with fend offs, and they're cheaper, so it feels more normal. My motorcycle has some scratches as well. Guess why? And yeah, it feels more like you're getting close to home. At least for me, you start to see graffitis. I saw a sofa on the street abandoned, and yeah, it's in a way it's strange. And motorcycles doing more bad driving, and cars even, because like in Germany and Switzerland, people drive fast, but it's like respectful fast in a way. It's like law-abiding fast, and here is a bit more reckless. And yeah, and it's very curious. The atmosphere also seems a bit more familiar. Like the more I'm getting into France, the hotter it is, and it's getting night. The more night it is, it's getting hotter. So, and I'm so full of mosquitoes. Also, there's a lot of insects. I guess because it's warmer. So, so yes, I think we'll speak tomorrow again. Tomorrow morning, I'm gonna have a tiny snack, talk with my friends, and have a good night's sleep. I think. Ciao. See you tomorrow. For you, it's a second. Good morning, gamers. We have a very rainy morning, so I hope things get better a bit in terms of weather a bit later on during the day. I'm sure. I'm gonna enter Spain in about 7 hours, I think. So, see you in a bit along the way. Até já. I'm more or less 60 kilometers south of Lyon. South, no, but outside of Lyon. And France is such a nice place. It's really pretty, and it's really big. Like when you have to do each kilometer, you really feel the size of the country of a country. Yeah, I can't even imagine places like the United States or Russia to be like trying to cross them. They're so big that you have to divide them. Into like states or some other division like that to make human sense. It's too big for humans. Yeah, so breakfast time, I stopped because of that. And also, yeah, because it's so nice. What more for breakfast? Slav sandwiches, of course, from Nicole, thank you. So, see you a bit closer to home. Até já. Rebecca. Le Petite France. Very nice, very pretty. You can get why it's the most visited country in the world, I guess. It's very big and very pretty. The cities might not be worth it though, except maybe the centers. The centers are very pretty, but Lyon was so ugly outside of like probably the center. The riverside was pretty, but yeah. Let's see what awaits. Oh yes, the north of Spain. Amazing place to drive a motorcycle in. It's never raining, ever. And this is not even the north of Spain. Yet. Finally fucking Spain, man. Fuck me, man. I was so nervous. My PCR test expired actually 20 minutes before I crossed the border. Fuck, man. And I was helping some gopnik that didn't add battery in the car theoretically, and I was helping them. And I lost like half an hour. It would be so cringe if I couldn't pass because of them. Fuck. And they were actually at the border. I don't know how they did it because their car didn't work even after I tried to help them.
and they were at the border. It's like fucking up news. One of them even squatted in the engine, and he was like a big guy, was way taller than me, so I didn't even know that was possible. Fucking up news. Yeah, it's almost not raining, but it's still raining, of course. So I can't wait to get enough salt. So yeah, see you in a bit.